Emily had a dream, a simple but powerful one, to build a business and become rich enough to never be laughed at again. Her reality, though, was harsh. She had no family, no home, and just $3 in her pocket. Her clothes were tattered, her shoes had holes, but her heart burned with a quiet fire. Every day, she walked miles to hand out her resume. She'd knock on every office door she could find in downtown Chicago, but it was always the same. Some just smiled politely and said no. Others weren't so kind. "Have you looked in the mirror? This isn't a charity," one HR lady said, laughing while tossing Emily's resume in the trash. Another security guard once told her, "You scare the clients. Go beg somewhere else." Tears often filled her eyes, but never her soul. Emily believed in something no one could see, herself. When people asked why she didn't just give up, she whispered to herself, "One day they'll know my name." At night, she'd sleep in a public library's basement. By morning, she was back on her feet. She read books about business, branding, psychology, anything that could help her one day launch her dream. One stormy night, as thunder echoed through the city, she found a water-damaged copy of Start Small, Think Big. It was as if destiny had handed her a blueprint. She stayed up all night sketching out a plan for her own skincare line, products made with natural ingredients from simple sources. To earn her first dollar, she washed windows, cleaned dog kennels, and worked night shifts at a donut shop. She saved every cent and bought ingredients in tiny amounts. Emily turned an alley corner into her lab. She made lip balms, soaps, and creams in old jars. She sold them to small stalls and local markets. People loved her honesty and passion. Then came her big break. A local influencer with eczema tried her lotion and posted a video. Sales exploded overnight. Emily's one-woman business became a brand. She reinvested every dollar, learning marketing, supply chain, and social media strategy. Within 2 years, her startup, Glow Naturals, had offices, employees, and online fame. Now, she wore fitted suits, carried an iPad instead of a notebook, and owned a Tesla. But her heart remained humble. She never forgot the faces of those who mocked her. One day, a real estate agent offered her a corporate building on sale, the same building where she was once humiliated. She bought it on the spot. The new office had glass doors. The same HR woman who laughed at her years ago applied for a job, not realizing who owned the company. Emily looked her in the eye and smiled. "I remember you," she said. "I remember how you taught me what pain feels like. Thank you. You made me stronger." Emily offered the woman a job, not out of revenge, but to prove something bigger, that kindness wins. The woman wept. Today, Emily runs a foundation for homeless girls with dreams. She says, "You don't need money to dream, just fire." She mentors young women across the U.S., helping them start their own businesses, teaching them to turn pain into power. News channels, magazines, and social media celebrate her story, but Emily still returns to the library basement every year to leave a note that reads, "A dream lived here." When asked how she made it, she always says, "They mocked me because they only saw my clothes. They didn't see my courage." Because in the end, courage, not clothes, builds empires.